So, this one time, a couple years back, I went down to Florida. I went down there mainly to kidnap Pyro, but we also decided that while we were there, we should go and head down to the Orlando Convention Center to go to MegaCon. Well, we didn't really have much in mind when it came to MegaCon, other than to see the Stan Lee panel.
Stan Lee, yes.
In which Pyro actually had asked them a very, very, very good question.
I asked him what makes a great storyteller, and it made me really happy because the dude who was basically translating, quote-unquote, to him, he remembered me, and I was like, yes! I'm sorry, go ahead.
Anyhow, so after that Stan Lee panel that I mentioned, we actually were just chilling in the food court by the elevator that is pretty much in the back corner where nobody else really goes. And
Pyro can fangirl in peace.
Pretty much. So we were talking to one of the security guards there, asking him, hey, what's the point of this elevator and why are you guarding it? And basically he told us, oh, yeah, this is where all of the talent or celebrities come through. And by chance, we actually did end up seeing Stan Lee's assistant again, and he just started praising Pyro like nobody's business, pretty much making him feel like he was like the best person in the world.
All that undeserved praise.
And Pyro turned into a puddle.
I was gush. I was like, yay.
Oh gosh. So after that guy leaves, we're still talking or whatever. My whole face is pretty much in like this plate of Chinese food. I'm not paying attention to anything, and Pyro's just talking to whoever.
Pyro was talking to his hand, pretending it was Stanley.
Oh.
Known as me, Grandpa Daddy.
Shut up, you young whippersnapper.
Basically, what happens is Pyro just goes, "Oh my god!" And I'm just like, whatever. I didn't really give a fuck at the time, or really ever. And I look up, and he goes, "It's Kevin Sorbo." But, you know, he's whispering it to me, and I'm just like, okay. And me being me, I have no control over the volume of my voice. So I just go and yell, "Who's Kevin Sorbo?" And Kevin Sorbo just stops and looks at me, looks at Pyro, like, in the most disappointed manner possible.
I have a look on my face like, I am so sorry for her. I felt like I needed to, like, fix it somehow. I start listing off things that Kevin Sorbo has been in. Andromeda. Freaking, he was Hercules. He's recently, at that point, been in an episode of Psych. I went down the fucking list.
You were trying to prove to Kevin Sorbo that you weren't the terrible person. It was her.
It's like, sorry, you're on your own, best friend. Bye.
I think you would have been better off at that point just like diving backwards off the bench and running.
He had the most epic frown for a moment, too.
He did.
That was
He
the
did.
beautiful thing.
Naki, you made Kevin Sorbo sad.
I am the celebrity killer. That is who I am.
You ever wonder if Kevin Sorbo just, like, some days wakes up, goes to, like, his freaking bathroom mirror, looks in the mirror and remembers you and goes, who really am I?
No, he's got like a fucking like beautiful mind style. He's got like the web on the wall with like pictures of himself like connected to each other by string. Who is Kevin Sorbo?
It's a Pixar sequel in the making, Finding Kevin Sorbo.
Naki's the antagonist of that movie. Way to go, Naki. You finally did it.
At least I made some sort of impact in this world.
Wow. Oh, wow.